Hey, welcome back everyone. My name is Daniel the Paladin. You are watching Christian Adventure Gamer. This is part 2 of venturing through the first mission of Descent Legends of the Dark. I do want to tell you and remind you guys of a contest we're having. So I'm giving away Montana here, as you can see. Open box. Thank you very much to Miniature Market for donating this to my channel. So in order to win this copy, one lucky subscriber will get it by emailing me at christianadventuregamer@gmail.com, and the subject line put Montana, and the body go ahead and put your name and mailing address. That way if you win, we can just mail it out to you right away. And also, if you are a Patreon, you will also get added entries into the contest. So let's go ahead and get back into this game. So I left off just a little bit ago with we made it to the door. It's our turn, and we're going to open this door and find out what's on the other side. So I'm going to switch it back to the view of, there we go, of the app. So as you can see here, so I can actually go back here, rotate this, so you can kind of see where we came from. We started over there, moved through. So we're at this door. All right. So who do I want to go first? Do I want Brian to go first? Do I want Galadin to go first? It makes sense for the knight to go first in case he gets attacked, right? So I'm going to have Brian go. Go to the door, open it. Hopefully her helmet can fit through the door. And I have to test my might. What? Well, she's got a +2 to her might, so that's pretty helpful. So for a test, I got to roll 2 dice. So go ahead and switch the view there. 2 dice, so let me go back. I need to switch here. Alright, so you can see me. I'm going to check my audio real quick. Here. Alright, so you can see me. Alright, so yep, sounds good. Everything's good. And then I'm going to roll these dice, add my bonuses. So she's got 6, so 7, 8. That is an awesome test there, so I'm going to pass. Remove the door. So door goes bye-bye. So this is basically the guard tower. We made it up to the guard tower. We had a door there in our way. We had to test to see if we could open it. Alright. So then we are going to add in the stairs and then 16A. So I'll do that right now. So here's the stairs, and then 16A will be added this way. Does that look right? Yep. All right. So I'll grab my mouse from over here. There we go. So I don't have to like run all the way back over there. All right. So then we got stairs that go this way. All right. Is that right? No. So it actually went this way. There we go. Yeah. Alright, now we have stairs that go right here. We have another door that's going to go here. And then a door that's going to go here. Alright, so let me double check to make sure you guys can see that on the camera. So I will switch it if I need to. Alright, so I can see you guys are going to need more access to what I'm doing here. Alright, there we go. So that's, since we're done with that side of the map, I'll just transition over here. There we go. So the other stuff over here I can get out of the way. You guys don't need to see that. So will probably come in handy later. So there we go. Alrighty. So we'll have to move my character's information down. You guys don't really need to see it anymore. Alright, so Brian opened the door. Let's see what else I need to do. Is there going to be any creatures in here I'm going to have to fight? Oop, yep, forgot that. So that's going to go right here. Ooh, one zealot. Or zealot. So zealot. With the smoke and the... There it is. And he's going to go right at the top of the steps. Like right there by the step, at least. Not the top of the steps. Spawn the following enemies. One zealot. Objective updated. Find the keys to the gate. Continue. Alright, so I interacted. I can move. And then I can attack if I can get to him, which I don't think I can. So, I can maneuver. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move again. I'm going to have to. 1, 2, 3. So I opened the door, moved and moved. That's it for him. Okay. Now I have Galadin. He can move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the distance. So he is too far. So I have to move again. And then attack him. 1, 2, 3. I'll move here actually. And then I'll attack him from there. So he will attack with his bow. Attack him with a blue die. So I got 2 successes. Three damage. Yeah. And then that's it. Remove a fatigue. So he's going to attack Galadin. 3 spaces away. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't even have to move. But he should, though. He's going to move first. 1, 2, 3. So then, after rolling dice, if the target did not roll a surge, they infect their hero card. So if the target did not, so after rolling dice, if the target, okay, so I have to roll a surge in my defense. So he's going to attack for 4. So is there a surge on this? There is one side that has a surge, so I have to get that. Alright, roll a surge, they infect their hero card if they did not. Alright. And so I got an infect on my hero card. Alright, so I'm going to block 2 though. So he's going to take 2 damage, down to 6, and the infect I need to get rid of. Alright. So I can see that my image is blocking some of the map. So let me go down here and switch where the app screen is. we go. That should work for right now, because I'm going to have to move it again when I expand the map. This map's actually kind of big. Alright, so hero's turn. Well. Well, I guess I can have Galadin go. So I will have him actually swap his weapon to his mirror blades. So that's one action. And then I can attack the Zealot. So I got a Surge and a advantage. So I'm going to go ahead and put the advantage onto his weapon. So I'm going to get a 1. And then Surge says during your attack, add 2. If there are no heroes adjacent to you, add 3. So it's actually going to do 1, 2, 3 damage. Alright. Three. 12 damage. Alright, and then he could move, but he's only got 1 point, so there's no sense of moving him. So then Brian will go. Brian will attack with his hammer. He got 1, 2, and then 2 advantage. So I'm going to do 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Confirm. And then I remove the Zealot. Alright. Continue, and then that's it. So then I can actually have him switch his weapon, get rid of these fatigue. So he's going to have Warden's Blade. And I'll have him move over to this door. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to be messing with this door there. So that's it for my action. So I will end phase. So then Galadin's going to receive 1 damage, I think, right? So infection says on the back here. Infection, when time passes, suffer 1 damage. So he did. He's down to 5. And it's 1 damage per infect token he has, or infected card he has. And then it says for us to lose 1 fatigue. So I'm going to do that. Alright. Checking on if I ready my player card, do I lose that infect token? That's what I want to know. Alright. The ready action allows a hero to flip 1 card in their play area. This lets the hero change their hero ability or weapon to something more useful to their current circumstances. When a hero performs the ready action, they can flip their hero card, their attack card, or one of their skills card, blah, blah, blah. When a hero flips a card for any reason, they discard all tokens on that card. This is a great way for the hero to remove the hindering effects of fatigue tokens in some conditions. So yes, I can get rid of it by doing that. Alright. So I know what I'm going to do on my next turn. So the first thing is Galadin is going to flip over his card to get rid of the infect token. And then alright. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then interact with that door. I'm going to remove the door. And then let's go ahead and zoom in. So I put in a 3A and a table in the chest. So 3A is right here. So this is going to go bye-bye. It's going to go here. I'm going to have to find some steps. It's going to go down. And then a table and a chest. All right. All right. So, can you see it on? Yep, looks like you can. Just barely. This map is getting big. So then Brian will go, and Brian's going to interact with that door over on her side. Oops. All right, so another stairs and then 6A. And then I'm looking for a bookshelf. Right here. Alright. Anything else I need to put in this room? Yes, exploration token. Which is on the back of the site token. So only Brian can interact with that. So I moved, interacted, actually no I didn't, I was already there. So then I can move and interact with something. 1, 2, 3. Well, I guess I can't do, so 1, 2, 3. That's all I can do. So end my action. I guess the first thing I'll do is use Brian to interact with this token here. Alright. From your belt, you pull out a small water skin and lift the guard's head to drink. The wetness of his lips revives him. He squints slightly at you. It can't be. Lady Brian, I remember you as a wee child. You and Lady Catherine playing together. My, how you grown. Be careful, Lady Brian. The Ulfhac's attack against us was unlike anything I've ever seen in my years of service. A powerful blood witch led them, accompanied by bandits and zealots. I only hear snippets, but she said something about calling on a demon from beyond the veil. Whatever she is planning, if she succeeds, it would be our downfall. He pulls himself up to rest against the darkened corner of the cellar. You'll need this to go through the gate, and these to aid you on your journey. He passes you a key and 2 vials. Discard this exploration token.
They have taken much. No,
Gain the following cards: 2 vigor potions. Alright, so I have to give both 1 to each person because I cannot actually hold on to 2 of the same potions. So one's going to go to Galadin and one's going to go to Brian. And then this gets removed. Well, it's on the other side of the table, so. Alright, so now I have to choose a path, huh? Alright, we must reclaim this watchtower. We must save Have to choose the watchtower, which protects the barony, or these people who are the lifeblood of the barony. Well, guess I'm going to choose the people. Find the keys. So I open the door. Oh, sorry, that was my first action. So I interact with that so I can move again. So I'm going to move to the bookshelf and interact with that. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, yep. Search the baubles.
Good. Rub it and keep moving.
Alright, and that's it for her. So then he will move. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can spin the fatigue to shift, can't I? No, because I flipped his card, so I can't do that. Alright, well, another move action. 1, 2. And interact with the table. And then I can just move some more with the other. So hero feet. No feet here. Where can I get my feet? Alright, so. It's a lot of reading there. I will display it on the screen so you can see it. If you want to read it, you can. I'll leave it there a second, or you can just pause the video, read it. It's just lots, and I don't want to read it. So.
Take everything of worth.
Ooh, I got a recipe for a vigor potion. That come in handy. Found a key. Alright, so then he will just use his other movement point to go here next to the chest. Alright, so then we end. Yep. Alright, well Brian will go first, and she will interact with the books. I'll search the bottles first. One hero may discard all fatigue. Well, ain't no one got no fatigue, so we're good. Interact with it again. Search the books. Each hero may flip one card. Do I want to flip a card? So make sure I get these onto the right side, or else I could end up using the wrong side. How do you upgrade? Upgrade even in the glossary. Upgrades. Alright, equipment is respected by double-sided cards. One side of the card is the standard version of the equipment, and one side is the upgraded version. Upgraded equipment is indicated by the upgrade icon that is presented next to the card's type. So the little double arrow that points up is the upgraded version. Heroes can upgrade their equipment by visiting the craft hall. During setup, each hero places their chosen equipment in their play area with the appropriate side face up. The default side to the standard side, and the equipment has not been upgraded. Alright, so, yep. I don't think I want to flip anything. So then she can move. So that's there. So then 1, 2, 3. And then go back there, and then he will mess with the chest. Test agility. His agility is a +1, so I got a 5. Probably not going to be enough. Nope, so he's got to spend another action, which sucks. So he's got 1, 2, and 3. So 4.
If it can help us.
Crimson Potion. What is a Crimson Potion? There we go. Alright, so I don't want the upgraded version, I want the other side. So it says, Crimson Potion, during your turn, perform 1 additional action, then suffer 4 damage. Oof. That's a lot. So I believe that using potions are free actions because there is no indication on the hero turn that says, like, interacting with a card or using a consumable is an action. So I guess I'll go ahead and... Well, I don't want to use the Vigor Potion right now. I thought about it, but I don't have any fatigue, and that'd be a waste. I mean, yes, I get the health right now, but having some fatigue would be very helpful. Alright, so he interacted with the chest twice, so he can move. And now we can open up that gate. So new objective should be opening up the gate. Open the gate. Choose a path for him. Help protect your new friends, allies. Which here I'll show you what this is saying if you want to read it. Alright, there we go. Alright. So I will protect my friends. And then he'll move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll be it. No fatigue to remove. I'm going to rotate this here so we can go this way. Alright, so I'll have Galadin go first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I guess this is going to be it right there. And then Brian, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then that's it for their actions. All right. Got a reminder about school late start. All right. Hero phase again. So I will have Galadin open the door because he can move faster. He's got his weapons out. So then that comes back out here. 17A. So I'm going to move this stuff. So like that. Right, and I know that there's going to be some tokens here and here. I believe that's the token we need. Alright, so I get the table up there. Yep, there's those. One Berserker. That's going to go here. And then one Green Berserker. which I got one already here. So good. So actually, these guys should be facing this way. Yeah, save the villagers, which are the 2 blue tokens. It'd be nice if they identified those as villagers instead of just saying, here, put these tokens there. Like, here's these tokens. These represent this. So let me adjust camera. And I can move where the app is displayed. There we go. All right. So he opened the door, so he can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's going to go ahead and put 3 fatigue on himself because he can actually expose an enemy in line of sight. Just going to expose their weakness. Then he's going to attack. So I'm going to click on the red one. And he's going to attack the red one with the blades. And then let's do status. And he is exposed. Exposed. And then I'm going to roll. So I can add 1 fatigue to the weapon to give... Sorry, no, that's... I can't do that. Nope. So I have to wait till I get a surge in order I can do anything. So let's get a surge. So I got a surge. And so it says, during your attack, add 2 stars. If there are no heroes adjacent to you, add 3 instead. So I will do that. So it's going to be 3 successes. 3. Confirm. 11 damage. Woof. Continue. Open the door, moved, attacked. That's it for him. Brian's going to come in. 1, 2, 3. And then she can do her special action, where I can move up to 3 spaces. It says shift 3. So I'm assuming shift means that it's 1 point per shift. So if I move into a space that I am impeded, I can still shift because I think it counts as 1. I don't think there was rules for shift on the glossary. Yep, nope. You would think that they would have those keywords on there. Or even on somewhere in the book. Like there should be like a keyword section on the book. Alright. So that's how I'm going to treat shift. So shift 1, shift 2, shift 3, and then I'm going to make an attack. During your attack or defense, if you are adjacent to another hero, add 1, which I'm not. So I got 1 plus a surge, so I can add 1. And an adjacent hero may discard 1 fatigue. Well, I don't have any other adjacent heroes next to me, so I got 2 successes. That's the green one. So I'm doing my sword. 1, 2. And confirm. 5 damage. Continue. So I moved, used my unique action, which then forces this to flip. And then during your turn or an adjacent hero's defense, add 1. So I moved, used my unique ability, which allowed me to move and then make that attack. So I'm going to attack again. Alright, so I got 1, 2, and I can spend 2 here to advantage. So 4, confirm. 11 damage. Oof, he's almost dead. And that's it. I can discard 1. So the green one is going to target Galadin, which makes no sense, right? But oh well. So he'll move 1 because that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna try to get over there, but he was impeded, so he gets 1 movement point. So he can't attack anybody. And then the red one is going to attack Brian, which again makes no sense. So he'll run this way, which he's still adjacent to Galadin, so he'll attack Galadin for 5. Galadin's going to roll for defense. So he's got 3, so he'd still take 2. Galadin has got 3 life left, not looking so hot. Alright. Alright, so makes sense for Brian to, or not Brian, Galadin to try to take out the guy here. And why isn't he exposed? Maybe exposed only lasts for a round. So I can do that. I'm going to spend 3 fatigue to expose him. So I got 1 and a surge. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. $16 damage. Remove the Berserker. Alright, so this one's gone. So that was 1 action, right? I attacked. So then I can move, essentially, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and use my Vigor Potion. He's still got his Crimson Potion. So he's going to heal 3 and discard 3. So he's up to 6. He's going to discard 3. All right. And he can move. He'll just move closer and then interact with that token there. Test might or agility. Well, my agility is higher than my might, right? No, they're the same, so I guess I'll just use might. So I got 1, 2, 3. Chains hold firm. Yeah, okay. Alright, then I guess Brian will interact with this. It's gonna do might, right? So it's insight or will. So will is a +1. So I got 5. Yeah. And I might as well move. I will attack. And I still have my sword. So I got 3 stars. He is gone too.
This is how I suffer myself.
Remove the berserker. Boom. Alright. Oh, crazy, crazy. And then I'm gonna have to end my phase. So this is going to go away. So Brian will try to interact with his. He'll do will again. You got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the 1 will. So, oops. Discard. Let's go back. Will it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, discard. Trains release around the villager. Hey, thanks you. Breathlessly. When they came for us so boldly, kidnapping us both in the middle of the day, I thought we were done for. The Blood Witch told the guards to keep a lookout for the red light. He points out into the distance. At that moment, we were to be sacrificed to strengthen her power. Discard this exploration token. So we gotta save the other one. So he will move 1, 2, and he will test this one as well. Might or agility. Well, I'm gonna do might because he has a +2 might. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's gonna release, obviously. Discard the exploration token. The chains fall away from the person as the person rises. Thank you. Beware the strange magic of that bold witch. She is more powerful and more sinister than you could imagine. Her forces manage to ambush us in our fields in broad daylight. They grow bold and dangerous. So, remove that. Alright, I have the Ulfa captured others. Have the Ulfa captured other citizens? Brian asked urgently. Not here, I don't think, answers one of the villagers. But folks have gone missing more in recent days. Rumors said it was Uthuk, but I didn't believe until, well, now. With the path beyond you clear of foes, you and the villagers towards safety while on your turn. Okay, yep. Yep. So, to the people. Alright, so I'm looking for 1B. Wannabe. Get it? Gotta love that. Alright, 1B. So I know I'm gonna need this. Anything over here? Alright. So I can move down, but I can't move I can't move back up, so I can move down but not back up. So they're wanting one of these right here. And I'm going to have to move this map. I was afraid I was going to have to, but I'll just move this right over here. Let's go ahead and move this down. That down. Alright. So I'm going to need the space. Alright. So he interacted with this, moved 1, 2, 3, so he can't move anymore. So he can get jumped down though. 2. So I could interact with that. May not be the best. So I think I'll just end my turn. Yep, no fatigue there. Alright, so then I'm going to have Brian go 1, 2, and 3. And then interact with that search or site token. Discard this token. Alright. So yep, like that. And then I'll adjust the camera so you guys can see what's going on down here. Alright. So then I'm going to need some things. Yep, I'm going to need the cauldron. I'm going to need it right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, here. And then I'm going to need the lectern here. I'm going to also need that witch. That's her. And then a chest. I need a chest. Right. There, and I'm gonna need the barricade right there. 2 spaces. Alright. And yep, archway. I'm gonna lay that down so it doesn't obstruct any view for you guys. Obviously it's still there. Maybe it won't. So let me see here. So it doesn't look like it will. So stand that up then. Alright. And then we need a blood witch. The name is Necrul. Like Necrul. And she is orange, looks like. Yep. So I'll take this orange one away. Put it on her. She's going to go in front of the lectern. Now she's reading some kind of incantation.
Her laughter is poison, thrust into the heart of the barony. Blood sister Necrul's mocking voice echoes through the air, each syllable twin to a darker, more ancient chorus. She speaks with the tongues of demons, and her power will open doors.
Alright, so Binding Light flashes out of the archway, and Necrul contorts in pain. The energy of her ritual has taken its toll on her. She calls for reinforcements as more enemies flood the watchtower. Necrul's reinforcements will arrive soon. Defeat her. Alright, yep, so. Alright, so he moved, interacted. So he can move again. 1, 2, 3. And that's all he can do. Alright, so then it's his turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can attack her. Mirror blades. So I'm going to give him 3 fatigue to give her weakness, expose her. Exposed. Alright, then I can do during your turn, perform 1 additional action and then suffer 4 damage. Ooh, do I want to do that?
Daddy, where's the DS?
Is it? Ask Mommy. Mommy should have it. Mommy knows where it's at. Alright, so, is there anything else I can do there? Well, it's now or never. So he will attack her with a blue die. He got 1 surge, so he's not next to any other heroes. So it will be 3 successes. 1, 2, 3. Confirm. 15 damage. Ooh, that's nice. Continue. So then I will use this.
Could I put a Super Nintendo forward?
Not right now, buddy. I'm using the TV.
When will you be all down so
Huh?
I can play?
I will let you know, okay?
Okay.
So can you go find the DS and play the DS, buddy?
No, well, maybe that's a
Okay. So here we go again. Alright, we got another surge. So another 3 successes. 1, 2, 3. Confirm, and then that's going to cause him to take 4 points of damage. It's down to 2 hit points.
Can I play?
Nobody. You can watch. Alright. So he moved. He took damage, so this is not going to be good for him. Each hero isn't. No.
Could I press the button first?
Nobody. Well, thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Here, let's go find something for you to do, alright?
I'd like to play a game.
Alright, let's see if I survive this. Alright, so she's going to target Galadin, which makes sense. The red mist around the Blood Witch. After the defense, each hero within 3 spaces of the Blood Witch scars each card with 1 or more fatigue on it. Then they discard the fatigue. And then they discard 1 fatigue. So 1, 2, 3. So both of them are within range, but only Galadin has fatigue. So she's right next to him, so she's not going to move, apparently. I could make her move, but what's the point? And then she's going to do 5 damage, so he has to roll defense. He only got 2. So he is actually gone. 0. Discard, and then I don't know if he's still going to get scarred. But there's the scarred, so that's done. Each hero on tile. Is that 18B? 18B terrifies 1 card. That's what 18B. So there's that. There's that. But let me see. I click on him. Wounded hero. Alright, so wounded says Most common way if the hero is wounded is by suffering enough damage to reduce their health to 0. However, some game effects can cause the hero to be wounded directly. Input wound. The hero selects the portrait. Okay, so that's all. Yep. So we slowed. So the book says, "Hey, we got a viewer. How are you, sir? Or madam? Or, whatever you identify as." So, wounded. I think he just discards all his tokens, right? Wounded. When a hero is wounded, they set their health dial to their maximum health and then select the portrait in the app to view their hero information screen. They then select the Wound Hero button and follow the instructions. So he has the slowed condition. Yep, so I gotta go back to my maximum health. So back to 9. Alright. And then so each of these guys are gonna be terrified. So I'm gonna get some of these tokens out. So I'm gonna terrify. Oh, I want to terrify. I terrify my weapon. I will terrify his card. Alright. Spawn the following enemies. I got a bandit and a fae. Both red. Hey, Carlos! Want to give a shout out to Beans and Dice podcast. Carlos is the creator of that content, and it's awesome to have him in my live chat. Right, so I got a fae and I need a bandit, which is right here. Looks kind of like a ninja. Alright, so they are going to be next to the stairs. So here, and Faye is right here. Actually, this is here, and this is there. Yep. All right, got it. So I may have to back up so you guys can see where those guys are running from. So they're going to be running from that tile down there, coming my way. Woot woot! Alright. So the Blood Witch, Necrol, opens scars on both of their palms. Then begins a dark chant as a stream of blood flows from one into the other. Saving. Whew. Alright, so let's go back this way. Alright. So, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip Galadin's card. So we can get rid of the fatigue and get rid of these things. However, the scarred condition, whenever a scarred card flips, she's going to suffer 2 wounds. I don't really want to be terrified. I don't want to be infected either, so I'll get rid of all that. Alright. So then, He's going to take 2 damage. She's down to 7. And then he is going to attack her. So, choose my blades, roll my die, and it's going to be 3 successes. 11 damage. Continue. So recovers 1/3 of the damage suffered. Way, yeah, that's so awesome. Alright, so he could essentially move if I want him to, but I don't want him to. And then I will have Brine actually interact with the chest. Test the will, huh? Rolling 2 black dice to test my will. He's got a +1, so I got 5 successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The chest, but they're still. So let's do it one more time. Ooh, I got 6 that time. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. Grab it and keep moving. This is ours by right of salvage.
Ooh, I got some shatter cut knives. Where would those be? In here? Nope, not in that one. Those are all runes, so I'm not sure if I find those or if there's actually a card for that. Alright, so that gets removed. And then he can move. One. Actually, I'll have him stay there. I think that's the best thing I can do. So they went in phase. Discard a fatigue. There are no fatigues. So the bandit's going to move 3 towards Galadin, which is going to be a ways down there. So 1, 2, 3. Doesn't attack anybody. And then the Fae is going to target Brian, so it's going to move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then doesn't attack anybody. Distance is too far. And then the Blood Witch cuts off the flow of blood by making 2 fists. Then thrust their hands forward with a surge of dark energy. The target scars 1 card. So Galadin's going to have to scar a card. So I'll go ahead and scar his blades. Actually, I'll scar his actual card. Alright, so it's going to attack for 4. Hopefully I can block all 4. So I got 3. It's going to take 1. Down to 6. Each hero on or adjacent to the highlighted space flips 1 card with the scar token on it. So I figured that would happen. Am I adjacent to it? I am. And he has no scars, so that's good. Oh, but he did have a Terrified, so I should have lost 1 point of damage, right? So Terrified, yeah, no, 1 fatigue. So he would have gained that from the Warden's Blade and then lost it. Alright. So, spawn a green bandit. Got one here, and he's going to go all the way back to here. So, there we go. Yep. They are coming for us. Man, it's not looking so good. Alright, so... so, Galadin will go first. And he will... Go and click on this. It's like, man, what do I want to do with him? He's going to have to attack the Blood Witch. So let's roll that blue die. I got 1 surge, so it's 3 successes. 11 damage. Nice. Continue. Let's do that again. Got another surge. 1, 2, 3. Price to pay. During the attack, subtract 1. A success, or each hero within 3 spaces of this enemy scars 1 card. So I have to scar a card. Man, it's not. That's nasty. 12 damage. Alright, so he should move out of the way then. So I can actually add a fatigue to him to shift 1. So we'll do that. And then he can actually maneuver now. So he'll move 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Brian will come in. 1, 2, stop there. And he will make an attack. He's got his sword out. Price to pay. During the attack, subtract 1 success, or each hero within 3 spaces of this enemy, or each hero within 3 spaces of this enemy scars 1 card. Man, that's nasty. 1, 2, 3. So Galadin is safe, so I'm going to go ahead and scar my Warden's Blade. And so I will roll my dice. I got 1 and a surge. Can I do anything with the surge? Apparently, yeah, I can add 1, so he's got 2. 1, 2. Confirm. 8 damage. Oh, and she is dead. Whoop whoop. Little celebration. Alright. As you toss your final blow at her, she staggers backwards, exhausted. You haven't seen the last of me. Necrol snarls. She drags her dagger across her palm and, with a twisted smile, vanishes before your eyes. From the archway, there is a rumble as the shimmering red surface crashes to the ground, sending a wave of blood over you. The heroes win. Whoop whoop! Alright. So here we go. So I will actually cut to this. There we go. Shouts of alarm became cries of happiness throughout the forest as members of the caravan find their missing friends and family. Everyone alive? Unhurt? With this helmet that's wider than your shoulders? Well, we'll live. What was that? Oh, fuck, magic. Looked like a weak sort of portal. She was talking to a demon, but it couldn't come through you from the Uvernil to here. What, buddy? No, I'm almost done in here, okay? That is a weird word. DJ Horn. Look like a weak sort of portal. I don't understand what that word is. Yun Vernail? To here? Yeah, that's weird. They just make things up, don't they? It was weak. Does that mean she was weak? Sorcerer? Is she defeated? No, things are only going to get worse from here. That one was a blood sister, the highest rank of Uthuk witch. She will try again, bigger. This was only her opening move. It was a weak portal, but I think she did exactly what she set out to do. If she wants to open a full portal to let the demon into the real world, I think we have to assume she can. So this is where there is a lot of dialogue, which then really drowns down the game. She can. You're not just going to let it happen again, though, are you? No, we're not. Come back to Frostgate with me. My mother's house, my house, has plenty of room. We'll figure out our next steps. Wonderful. I'm sure we'll all become fast friends. It was like written by like a 5th grader, maybe, possibly. We'll see. So you guys should be able to read what they're saying, so I don't want to have to keep reading. Alright, so I actually went through this quest this time a lot faster. So last time it was roughly like 3 hours and some odd minutes, but then I was also going through the rule book and stuff. A lot more items obtained. Also, if you missed it, I am having a contest currently. I am giving out a opened version of Montana to one lucky subscriber. This was graciously donated by Miniature Market to help promote my channel. We did an unboxing video of it, so you can go check that out. But the way to get entered into the contest is to email me at christianadventuregamer@gmail.com. In the subject line, go ahead and put Montana. In the body of the message, just put your name and mailing address. That way, if you win, we can just mail it out to you right away. Or if you're a Patreon, you can get extra entries. The contest ends October 1st. So here it goes into the world and stuff. Things are going to happen. An old woman comes running from her hovel, hurrying to the best as she can. Wait here! I've had a dream last night, and I think you're supposed to have this, she says, opening a wooden box she carries. The following has been added to your inventory to be used later. 12 metal and 8 curios for some moldy baubles. I'm not sure what a bauble is. Alright, Brian leads her fellows through the streets of Frostgate. Stone roundhouses mark important clan holdings, while timber longhouses, taverns, and workshops line the streets. Brian's house is large. Its wings unfolded around a scraggly little garden, just like her helmet. The bare timber of the frame over the door is carved with fanciful clanfolk designs. You live here? It's nice. It belongs to my mother. She was an adventurer. She had some money. And then this gentleman here is actually Ronan of the Wild. He was actually one of the original characters from the original Descent. And then, at least I do believe, but then he was also carried over into the second edition with a promo card, if you were lucky enough to find one. And I do believe he had a ferret, not a red panda, but I could be mistaken. She was well respected by the clans. Kin to the Thane. A blonde man with a clanfolk kilt and a warm smile stands in the doorway. Welcome home, child. Uncle Ronan. Ronan, these are my companions. Everyone, this is Ronan, a clan mediator and kin to my mother. Greetings to you, Ronan of the Wild. I've heard of you. Ronan of the Wild, huh? I haven't gone by that name in years. Come inside, everyone. The group enters the house and divest themselves of their traveling gear. Soon, all are gathered in the house's long common room. Uncle Ronan, we have found a watchtower that had been overrun by the Uthuk. We need to send a message to Baroness Adeline. No need for that. You can tell me in person. Baroness Adeline. Trying to remember if she was an original character or not. I'd have to go back and look. Aunt Adeline, why aren't you in Highmount? Ah, this is some sort of family reunion. Aunt Adeline? I was right about you being a princess. An heir to a barony is not the same thing as a princess. Introductions are made all around. The Baroness is polite, if reserved. Charmed to meet all of you. As for why I am not in Highmount, things are not going well, Brine. The Uthuk threatens us all across the barony. Bandits and criminals are worse than ever. I've even got word that the undead are stirring in the Mistlands. Refugees have been pouring into Frostgate. We're the only city in the north large enough to accept them. The Baroness has been negotiating with the clan elders to make sure Forthine's people aren't turned away at the gates. Shouldn't the Baroness be taking the battle to the Uthuk and protecting her people? And the elf is a hunter that is deaf, if you haven't caught on to that, so I'm not sure how he's paying attention to this whole conversation. What a good question, shouldn't she? She should. She will. Beginning now. Brian, I'd like to ask you and your friends for help. We're not her friends. Help with what? Apparently, you've already seen that the Ulthuk are a large in my barony. My soldiers cannot even defend every watchtower, let alone every town and village. And when new threats or new opportunities appear, I have no assets to spare. In short, I need adventurers. You six are just what I'm looking for. We six? These are Kelly Deepfire and Chance. Dwarf has a certain swagger to her as she enters the room, smiling and nodding. The Herynx catfolk lurks in her shadow, ears flat against his head, and tail lashing. Pleased to meet you. I hear you mun help. I hear you mun help me with me little problem. So they made the dwarf stupid. Okay. Mistress Deepfire is a skilled artisan. Some of her guildmates have been forced to take shelter not far away, evading Uthuk war parties. It does. It tremendously slows down the gameplay. I need a few brave souls to come and help lead them to safety. I'm sure the Forge Smith's Guide will reward our bravery. Smith's Guild. And I believe I mentioned the brigands who have been stealing supplies meant for the refugees. That's me, I guess. I mean, I'm not a brigand, but I know where to find them. Maybe get the supplies back. I'm happy to help you. I'm happy to help them, my lady, but how? With what soldiers? What resources? I can't just fix your mess with a good intentions. You six, you are quick thinker, aren't you, Baroness Adeline? At times, your company now includes trained warriors, at least one skilled wizard, a dragon hybrid who, unless I miss my guess, has more experience and wisdom than everyone else in the room put together. I will agree to this, so long as you understand that fighting the Uthuk is our most important objective. You may have cause to regret that promotion or proclamation. There are other enemies as evil as the Uthuk and far more powerful. Oh my goodness. Just end the dialogue. Oh. Bang my head against the wall. It just leaves us 6 to figure out what we're going to do. Gosh. Just get to the point. There we go. Whoa. Alright, so this is the city of Frostgate here. There's different things you can do. Yep. So I'm getting the following cards. Rallying Cry. So, get out their cards here and see if I can't find them. Alright, so I'm looking for Rallying Cry for Brian. Battle Cry, Rallying Cry. Yep, got it. So there goes to Brian. And then Shared Pain goes to Cyrus. Shared Pain / Shared Energy. Alright, so Shared Pain, Shared Energy, Prowess, Galadin. If I can find his card. There it is. Prowess / Flow. Got it. There's that. And then Destiny's Call goes to Vernix. Destiny's Call / Fate's Embrace. So we got some skill cards added to my party, so good. So I have to set those aside to remember that they are in play. Are these upgradable? Nope. So I can choose which one I'm going to use, though. Alright. Heroes may now each use skills with a total amount of XP cost equal to your current XP. So we all have gained 1 XP. So. And then Kelly and Chance both start with 1 skill card. So I got this, a word of caution, and then disguise and careful. Word of caution, and then the other one is careful. Yep, got it. All right, so all of them have the. Why didn't they just say that in the last screen? A little bit redundant, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so let's see if we can save it. Save and quit. So I am going to save and quit. So thank you to all those who are viewing. And thank you to Carlos, again from Beans and Dice. Give you a shout out. So if you guys are not familiar with Beans and Dice podcast, go check them out on YouTube. They also have a page on Facebook. You can connect with them, socialize with them. Great group there. And hey, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.